I'd like to call to order the village board meeting of November 17th, 2016. Would the clerk please take the roll?
President Jackson,
Here.
Trustee Schmidt,
Here.
Trustee Fonte Sullivan,
Excused.
Trustee Light,
Here.
Trustee Meritato,
Here.
Trustee Pojek,
Here.
Trustee Schroeder.
Here. Would you all please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We start tonight by calling to order a public hearing by the Mayor and Board of Trustees for the purpose of discussing the annual tax levy, assessment, and collection of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017. So if there is anyone in the public that wishes to address this board regarding the tax levy, please come forward. Being none, a motion would be in order to close the public hearing. Trustee Schmidt,
I move we close the public hearing.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public hearing is closed. Next, we go on to community announcements, and we'll go back to you again, Bill.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
The next coffee with the mayor and the village board is scheduled for Saturday, December 3rd, from 10 a.m. to noon at the Center for Senior Citizens. If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions for the mayor or village board, please call the mayor's office anytime at 630-909-5303. Do you wish to spread holiday cheer to individuals and families financially unable to purchase gifts or a holiday meal for their family? The Village of Glendale Heights Christmas Sharing Committee is in need of your help. Gift tags listing wished-for items will be decorating trees located on the first floors of the Civic Center, Center for Senior Citizens, and the Sports Hub beginning November 18th. Please attach the gift tag to your unwrapped gift donation and return it to the Civic Center or the Center for Senior Citizens by December 9th. For more information on how you can get involved in Christmas sharing, please contact Debbie McKenzie at 630-260-6050. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Trustee Light,
Thank you, Mayor.
you're welcome.
While writing your holiday greeting cards to friends and family, please remember our military personnel who have or who are currently serving our country during the holidays. The village is collecting holiday greeting cards and will mail them in time for the holiday delivery. Please drop off your holiday greeting cards to Village Hall by December 1st. Please do not put cards in envelopes, decorate cards with glitter, or add personal information like email or social media. For more information, please call 630-909-5327. To enable an efficient and effective street sweeping schedule, parking on streets is prohibited during the months of November between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. on one specific day. Color code no parking signs have been posted in 4 different zones throughout the village. Parking is prohibited on Mondays for the red zone, Tuesdays for the blue zone, Wednesdays for the green zone, and Fridays for the brown zone. To find out your zone, please visit the village's website. For any questions on street sweeping program, please contact Public Works at 630-260-6040. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Clerk Schmidt,
Thank you, Mayor.
you're welcome.
Visit the Historic House on December 5th at 6:30 p.m. at 511 Windy Point Drive and experience what a Victorian Christmas might have been like 100 years ago. Admission is free and refreshments will be served. Tours of the home will be offered and children will have the opportunity to make a Victorian decoration to take home. For more information on the Victorian Christmas, please contact the mayor's office at 630-909-5303. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie. Trustee Meritato.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
The Village of Glendale Heights invites all residents to celebrate the start of the holiday season with the annual tree lighting ceremony on Monday, November 28th. Mr. and Mrs. Claus will be our guest of honor. Holiday decor and lights will illustrate the Civic Center. Enjoy the sounds of the holiday, performance of a Glendale Heights choral group starting at 7 p.m. Share the holiday spirit has Mayor Linda Jackson, the Village Board of Trustees, and Mr. and Mrs. Claus illuminate the Civic Center complex with just a flick of a switch. And be sure to stop by the center for senior citizens after the ceremony to warm up with free refreshments. For more information, please contact the mayor's office at 630-909-5303. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Trustee Pojek.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
Breakfast with Santa will be celebrated at Glendale Lakes Golf Club on Saturday, December 10th, from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Breakfast includes all-you-can-eat pancakes with sausage and a beverage. The price of an adult breakfast is $5, and a children's breakfast is $3. Photos with Mr. and Mrs. Claus are $2. No registration is required, and the event fee is paid at the door. For more information, please contact the Sports Hub at 630-260-6060. We would like to remind residents that per village code, do not rake or move leaves or yard waste onto the village streets. This will help ensure our streets are clean and clear of any debris for safe driving. Yard waste collection occurs on the same day as regular waste and recycling pickup. The final collection day for yard waste has been extended to December 1st and December 2nd due to the warmer weather conditions. If you have any questions, please call Republic Services at 847-981-0091. Thank you.
Thank you, Chester. Trustee Schroeder.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
In observance of Thanksgiving, the Village of Glendale Heights offices will be closed on November the 24th and 25th. We hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Also, join us on Thursday, December the 8th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Glendale Lakes Golf Club for our annual Senior Holiday Luncheon. The seniors will be served a delicious holiday turkey, lunch, and will enjoy live entertainment. We will also be accepting new unopened toys and games to donate to families in need. The cost of the luncheon is only $10. For more information or to register for the annual Senior Holiday Luncheon, please stop by the Senior Center or the Center for Senior Citizens, or call them at 630-260-6050. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Mary. Next, we have a cancellation of our December 1st, 2016 board meeting. We usually only hold one in December, but that will be on the 15th, so there's not a long time in between December 1st and January, possibly 7th. So the December board meeting will be December 15th. Okay, and now we are honored to have Christine Torres from Crow Horvath, who are the village auditors, to give us a report.
Hello, thank you for having me here tonight. Well, I'm here to give the results of the year-end audit for April 30th, 2016, and some highlights of what we did and where we are and where the process is. So the most important thing of the audit is really the opinion. That is the key of what the culmination of the audit comes to, and your opinion is unmodified, which is the best opinion that you can get in a financial statement. That is where you want to be. What that means is that all the amounts and all the notes within the financial statements are materially correct. So that means we went through, we audited all those amounts, we feel comfortable with them, and we had supporting documentation and evidence for what was presented within the audit report. The second opinion that we provide to the village relates to your TIF district, and we provide, we do certain compliance testing on the expenditures within the TIF district to make sure that it's accurate and allowable. What we found through our testing was that everything was in compliance and that we had no exceptions. So we will also be issuing an opinion that states that as well. So if we go to look at the amounts, you can see here, this is kind of a high-level summary of the village in total. This is all of your funds put together into the two different columns, governmental activities and business type. And this is on a full accrual basis, so this does include all of your capital assets throughout the year and as well as all of your long-term debt. So when you see these amounts, that's what's included within these categories. One of the key things here to look at really is that very bottom line total net position, and you'll see that in both categories it is positive, and that is where you want to be in total for the village. You want to have a positive net position because that means your assets are greater than your liabilities. Oh, going the wrong way. So this is a slide that summarizes your revenues and your expenses for the year. And you'll see that your governmental activities and business type are both expressed here as well. You'll see the governmental activities did have a positive increase during the year, and that really is due to revenues really coming in a little bit higher than what was expected during the year. Now that is a one-time thing. You'll have to see what happens next year and how things continue along. I wouldn't say that that's necessarily a trend at this point with the way that things are, the economy's going and with the way the status of the budget and the state and everything else is, but that is a really positive sign for the year that based on what did come in, expenses were managed to be at a level where you do show this net income for governmental activities. Now, this is the fund that really the village operates and uses on a day-to-day basis for their expenses. The general fund houses the majority of the income and the majority of the expenses that are used. This is where all the general government activities are, where the police are, where Public Works is, and this is the fund that really, when you're monitoring, you want to see an increase or a decrease here. And you can see that throughout the year, you do have a total fund balance of 11 million, and that is positive, and that is a good place to be as well. And that your change in fund balance, which essentially relates to net income, is also positive for the year by 1.7 million. One of the key items here to look at is the number of months expenditures in fund balance. So what does that mean? That means if you were to stop getting any type of revenue in, how long could you continue to pay the bills as they are without any new revenue? And right now you're at 6.6 months. GFOA does recommend this number to be 3 months, so you are slightly above that. And last year you were at about 6 months. So with the net income that you had for the year, you had a slight increase during that time frame. So that's always a good indicator to watch throughout time to see if you're going up, if you're going down, if you're staying constant, just to get a good idea of where your financial health is. But 6.6 is a very healthy place to be and a very solid place, especially in the economy that we're in now with EAVs moving up and down and state uncertainty. So that's a very positive sign. So that is basically the summary that I have for you today. Is there any questions that I could answer from you on what we do in the audit, on any of these amounts that I've presented here tonight?
All I want to say is wonderful job. Again, wonderful job to our finance department and all of our staff for watching everything throughout the year.
Yes, and I have to echo that when we come in to do the audit, we ask for a lot of documents from multiple departments and many different areas, and everybody is always extremely helpful in getting us what we need quickly, timely, and never giving us any sort of pushback. Everybody's very, very assistant in the audit process to make sure that we get what we need in order to get to an end product. So thank you for that with your professionalism.
Well, thank you. Great. And we're always happy to hear that it's a good audit. As it has been, but
Correct. But you
it's
need
good,
the annual assurance.
it's good to hear it from
so-
somebody on the outside. Wonderful job. Thank you.
Thank you.
We now go to public discussion of agenda items. If there's anyone in the public that wishes to address this board on an agenda item, please step forward. Being none, you have the consent agenda before you. What is your pleasure? Trustee Schmidt.
I move we adopt the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
Trustee Pojek?
Yes.
Trustee Schroeder.
Yes.
The consent agenda is approved. Now we go, there is no old business, so new business. Number 1, a motion to waive first reading on new business item number 2. Trustee Meritato.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? First reading is waived on number 2, which is an ordinance to amend Title A entitled Licensing and Inspection of Single-Family Rental Properties and Article B entitled Licensing and Inspection of Multiple Family Dwellings of Chapter 14 entitled Licensing and Inspection of Properties of Title 10 entitled Building Regulations of the Village Code of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. We waive first reading, so this will be ordinance number 2016-66. Trustee Pojek.
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote. Nope. Chester.
When will this go in effect?
Immediately, as soon as the,
Immediately?
Yes.
It's published.
Okay.
Housekeeping. Is it, Joanne, just housekeeping, just house?
there are, yes, and there's housekeeping, there are a couple changes. So the most significant is that we wanted to, because of the nuisance ordinance that was adopted a month or so ago, we needed to make some changes to make sure that all the ordinances had the correct citations. We did make a few additional changes as part of that. We reread the ordinance, and we put both the single-family and the multifamily ordinances in the same format, so it's easier to follow from one to the other. We also did include a penalty for single-family rental licenses. If people don't submit on time, they have until February 1st to apply. Then there would be a late fee if they fail to submit that application.
Okay, thank you.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote.
Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
Trustee Pojek?
Yes.
Trustee Schroeder.
Yes.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Ordinance 2016-66 is approved. Number 3, an ordinance authorizing the sale of surplus personal property owned by the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This is Police Department, Article 36, Fund, and this is first reading. Number 4, an ordinance waiving proposal requirements and authorizing the execution of an agreement between SunGuard Public Sector and the Village of Glendale Heights for cloud data storage, and that is first reading. Number 5, is an ordinance providing for the levy, assessment, and collection of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017, for the Village of Glendale Heights, DuPage County, Illinois. That is first reading. Number 6, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 1, Glendale Lakes Business Park, and that is first reading. Number 7, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 2, it's Glendale Industrial Park, and that is first reading. Number 8 is an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 3, which is High Grove East Industrial Park, and that is first reading. Number 9, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 4, High Grove West Industrial Park, and that is first reading. Number 10, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 5, and that is Glen Point Business Park, and that is first reading. Number 11, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 6, which is Polo Club Heights Industrial Park, and that is first reading. Number 12, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 7, Saco Industrial Park, and that is first reading. Number 13, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016, and ending April 30th, 2017, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 8, which is Glendale Heights Business Park, and that is first reading. Number 14, an ordinance of the Village of Glendale Heights, DuPage County, Illinois, abatement of the 2016 tax levy for $3 million General Obligation Bond Series 2006, and that is first reading. 15, an ordinance of the Village of Glendale Heights, DuPage County, Illinois, abatement of the 2016 tax levy for $5 million General Obligation Bond Series 2008, first reading. Number 16, an ordinance of the Village of Glendale Heights, DuPage County, Illinois, partial abatement of the 2016 tax levy for $8,825,000 General Obligation Corporate Purpose Bonds, Series 2009, first reading. Number 17, an ordinance of the Village of Glendale Heights, DuPage County, Illinois, partial abatement of the 2016 tax levy for $29,940,000 General Obligation Corporate Purpose Bond, Series 2010, and that is first reading. We now go to public discussion of agenda items. If there's anyone in the public that wishes to address this board on an agenda item, please step forward. Being none, a motion to adjourn would be in order. Trustee Schroeder.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? This meeting is adjourned, and Chester, I believe Committee of the Whole is yours.
That is mine. I'd like to call the Committee of the Whole meeting agenda for Thursday, November 17, 2016 in order. Is there any additions or deletions? None? Good. Anybody from the public want to make a comment? Being none. Committee recommendations, none. Discussion regarding entertainment permit renewal for Schnitzelplatz located at 729 East North Avenue. Is there a motion? Mayor?
Move it to the board with a recommendation to concur.
Second.
Discussion? All in
Yeah,
favor?
just one.
Oh,
We have had no issues. I didn't think so, but I wanted to ask.
okay.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Nothing on the other? We need an adjournment.
Wait,
Oh,
no, I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And see you in December.
okay.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Nobody. Good. Closed.